It is 5:38. Let's look at the Schumann and see what the energy is. And let me know in the comments how you're doing and how you're feeling. This is the graph as of this morning. Now, I did notice that this stopped graphing here at 11, and usually by this time we are over to 15, going into 16, 17. So it does seem that the graph has stopped graphing, but it could be a delay in the app updating. So I'm not going to say anything yet because I'm not entirely sure. As I check it throughout the day, then we'll really know. Working off of what we have, there isn't a ton of energy. I really feel like this is the calm that we needed before all of the eclipses start happening in September. Remember, we do have a new moon happening tomorrow, Saturday, the 23rd. And it's interesting that we have a new moon and the spirit message that came in today. Not all things are seen in the dark. Light threatens, but also reveals. And we are working in really low frequencies once again, around 8 hertz, maybe a little bit lower. These aren't quite as solid as the 8 hertz here. So we still are working in lots of layers of frequency. It just so happens that most of it is up here. Like this one I hear, this is probably like 4 hertz. And then we're just kind of working down into 8. But these really low frequencies. And this can feel very heavy, especially to those who are used to those really heightened, high vibrational energies. This can feel terrible because your body has adjusted to the higher frequencies. Looking at the Kumayana, there is nothing happening. All we have are these 3 dots down here. I instantly thought of Orion's belt. And if we look at the symbolism of Orion's belt, it represents alignment, guidance, and connection to higher realms. Now, at this time, in this place, totally makes sense. We have had so much integration with all of those light codes, all that high frequency energy. Of course, we can access higher states of wisdom. We can connect to the divine, to Great Spirit. We can connect to our spirit guides and the divinity within us. It is all unlocked now. We know that it's there and we can connect at any time. Here is the higher frequency Kumayana graph, and instantly in the shadow I saw an alligator. And notice how this also goes with the spirit message of not all things are seen in the dark. Light threatens, but also reveals. Because when you say alligator, crocodile, you think danger, right? And yes, while the alligator can symbolize hidden dangers lurking beneath the surface and the need to be very cautious and navigate your surroundings strategically, this can also represent your shadow self. All of those aspects of yourself that you've decided do not benefit you. So you tuck them away and hide them away. And a lot of people think your shadow self is full of like negative emotions, but that isn't the case. Sometimes we tuck emotions in there that would be considered positive. They just don't benefit you in your environment, so you tuck them away. This could also be representing fears, anxieties that are beginning to come to the surface. Are you feeling a little overwhelmed by situations that are arising? But on the other side of that, the alligator can represent resilience, the ability to adapt no matter the environment that you are in. You know when to wait for the right moment to strike. You know how to navigate your emotions. You've had so much emotional healing and expansion and discovery that you know exactly what it is that you're feeling. And you are able to find balance in all of the complexities of everything that you're feeling. Because, you know, it is a lot all at once. And the alligator has great instincts. And this is your reminder to trust yours. Stop asking everyone around you for answers. You're never going to find the answers you're looking for if you don't answer them for yourself. If you are constantly looking outwardly for everyone else to tell you, you're not going to find what you're looking for. The answer is in you, and you just have to go looking for it. And you will find it if you go looking for it. It just may take a little bit of time, which, lucky for you, you have plenty of. So there's no need to rush and move too quickly. Don't get ahead of yourself. The pace that you're at is the perfect pace for you. We are still in very emotional times. I don't feel emotions are as high, as tense as they were, but it's still very much emotional heightened, and your intuition heightened. Not max speed, but max setting. So everything was heightened like 4,000 times. So even though we're coming back down, everything is still slightly heightened. So you're going to feel that. You are going to feel, maybe you're a little bit extra emotional. Maybe you're a little bit more sensitive, and that's not typically like you. You may be experiencing anger, and that's not typically like you. All of these are a part of you in learning how to navigate all of this energy. There's a lot of shadow coming forward, and that is also what the new moon helps us to do. The moon goes into her shadow period. So do we. Go within and discover all of these things. Maybe you will find things in your shadow self, and you're like, wait a minute, why did I put that in there? That actually is something so useful. It's a part of me. Accept all parts of yourself so that you can be whole. Because if you don't accept your shadow, it's going to come out regardless of when you want it to or not. And it might not rear its head in the best way. Trust me from experience. Keep moving forward with grace and ease. Some days are going to be easier than others, and that's just the way that life is. On the hard days, make the most of it as best as you can. If you need a day to rest, take a day. I hope that you have a wonderful Friday.